Hey everybody, Physics 11H. I'm going to guide you through the sticky tape lab. I'm in a Zoom meeting right here behind me. Yep, so let me turn it down a little bit. Trying to half listen there, half show you this, but I want to show you the sticky tape activity. This is a fun one when we do it in school. You need to roll a Scotch tape. If you don't have a roll of Scotch tape, you can't really do this lab, but I figured most people probably have a roll of Scotch tape. You don't need to use much of it. We got to conserve our resources right now, right? So this is kind of cool. What it is we're gonna make a stack of tape, and we're gonna prepare them and play with them, compare them, see how they interact with each other. So let me just show you how we do this. Here we go. Piece of tape about that big. Fold the handle. All right. Fold the handle. So you can peel off whatever you stick it on. Take it and let's see, where can you see? Right here. I'm sticking it down to this whiteboard right here. It's a little bit hard to see because the reflection handles up. All right, now I take another piece of tape, same size, fold the handle over. All right, I'm getting text from Mr. Robato and Mr. Gusano here. There it is, right there. I lay that on top of that piece of tape. Same thing. So the first piece of tape I put down was the base layer. I'm using this whiteboard. Actually, let me move it over to my workbench because I think you'll be able to see it better on the edge of the workbench here. There it is. All right, so you can see it a little bit better there. All right, so I got the base layer. Let me move it up a little bit, a little closer to the camera. All right, I put the base layer down. Oh, no, that wasn't good. I gotta go farther back. Oh yeah, duh. All right. So, the first piece of tape is just a base layer to provide you a clean surface for putting your tape on, right? Second piece is just one piece. So now what you can do is you can rip that first piece off, and it's charged. It's statically charged. It's kind of cool. You can bring it near and look. It tracks to the table. Hey, look at that. Oh, wow. What else does it track to? Tracks to my coffee mug. Well, that was a gift, that coffee mug. All right. It tracks to that. Anyway, stack this stuff up, bottom layer. It's kind of cool. So it tracks. Awesome. So I'm gonna take another piece. Now this is kind of cool. I'm gonna stack another piece up on it. So clearly when I ripped that piece of tape off of that, it must have accumulated charge somehow. Either it took electrons off of the bottom piece, the base layer. So again, let me write this for you. There's gonna be a stack of 3 pieces of tape, all right? Let me draw it for you here. Oh God. All right, so I have the base. So here's my workbench, right? I put the base layer of tape down with its little handle. Then I put the next piece on top of it with its little handle. Then I'm going to put a third piece on top of that. The base piece, we're going to call this base, bottom, and top. All right? The base, oh no, it's backwards. Oh shoot, mirror image. The base, oh well, you guys will figure it out. The base, or maybe it won't be when I upload it. I don't know. The base here stays on the desk the whole time. That's just provide a clean surface, so we're not ripping up oil off our table or whatever it is we're working on. Bottom and top. So now that I've prepared the bottom and top, I'm actually gonna label them here. The one that's the bottom piece, the one in the middle, I'm gonna put a B on the tab. The top one, I'm gonna put a T on the tab. I want to keep track of that top and bottom pieces of tape because it turns out their charge ends up being a little bit different. All right, so what I do now is I rip off the T and B together off of the base layer. So look, I've taken up 2 pieces of tape, the T and the T and the B. All right. So now what's kind of cool here is we neutralize it. We just kind of touch it. You see, we want this to be neutral before we rip the two pieces of tape apart. And the way we can do that is with our hands. We can take our hands, touch the tape, and our body is kind of like the doorknob in John Travoltage. We can readily accept extra charge. Our bodies can, right? We're a sink for extra charge compared to it just sitting there. So I like this touch of tape. You can check and see if you discharged it. You know, it's not attracting to the workbench edge like the single piece of tape was, so it's not charged. Okay, but what we do is we rip them apart. All right, we have two pieces of tape now. Watch this. Whoa, they track like crazy to each other. All right, and what's kind of interesting is you'll see they both attract to the workbench. Now, this is kind of what we're going to do now. I'm going to take these. I'm going to stick them to the workbench. All right. T and B, I got them. I don't know if you can see, you can't really see that. T and B, I stuck them to the workbench. All right there. There they are. I may have just discharged that one. Then I'm going to take another stack of tape, right? I'm going to make another stack, another T and B, all right? I'm going to make another stack real quick. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. I'm going to label them. B and T. B is the one that's in the middle. T is the one that's all the way in the top. All right. There we go. Neutralize them. T and B. Bam. I'm going to split them apart. Helps if you don't make them too long. All right. So again, these two attract. Now we go over and test it on our tapes. I'm going to test T to T, B to B. I'm going to test T to B, B to T. All right. So I'm going to do all the testing, and what you'll see is you'll start to see something kind of cool occur. You'll see some repulsion happen. And we'll go from there. Okay. We'll get now. If you find these things get discharged, sorry, I'm like getting distracted because people are texting me while I'm doing this, Mr. Abato and Mr. Cusano. You can remake the stacks if like they lose charge. You can remake the stacks. All right. The whole point here is try to make things to try to get the two pieces of tape to repel. Right. Opposites attract. Right. That's the key there. I don't some new age stuff. In physics, it's true. Opposites attract electrostatically. Right. So, opposites attract electrostatically. But something else happens with neutral objects. I'll tell you this right now. Let's see. I don't know if I want to tell you which one's positive or negative. Yet. I think I'll save that for. Another time here. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll save that for you. Actually, if you can find a piece of plastic, right? Just pretty much any random plastic, and you can charge it up, rub it with something. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. This is not a wool hat, it's just an acrylic, right? Typically the piece of plastic, that didn't work. Typically PVC pipe works great, but who knows who has that. I'm trying to think here. A way to get you a positive, negative charge. I don't have a great way. I'll probably just tell you after the fact. You can make a guess as to which one you think is positive, negative. Ben Franklin did, right? And he actually got it sort of backwards. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it would have been less confusing had he made negative, positive, and positive, negative. But oh well. Anyhow, Sticky Tape Lab. The goal here is to produce two stacks of top and bottoms and test them versus each other. Figure out what attracts, what it repels. Like maybe make a little table you know, or something, or test all the possible interactions between top and bottom. So it'd be top versus bottom, bottom versus bottom, top versus top, and keep track of the attractions. And then take your top and bottom and try them versus random things in your house: coffee mug, pen, pencil, wall, metal, whatever. Okay, and see if you can see any interaction. I will warn you, if when you touch the tape, like, so if I prepare them very nicely and I don't touch them, if I do then touch one of them, I've now taken charge off of wherever I touched it. So it won't behave like it's charged if you touch the tape. All right. Just a little fun home experiment. I just wanted you to record your observations, basically. If you can do it. If you have Scotch tape, if you don't, that's okay. If anybody's running out to the store, which maybe you are, maybe you aren't, maybe your parents will be running out to the store sometime this weekend. Maybe have them pick you up some Scotch tape. This is a really useful thing for electrostatics. I'm going to try to figure out some other experiments I can have you do at home with stuff you might have at home. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Mess with the top and bottom tape. I will make a little, I'll adjust the assignment instructions to give you more clear instructions what to do with it, but use the video to show you how to stack up the tape, right? Again, the base layer goes on the table. The middle layer is the bottom, the top layer is the top. And you peel the top and bottom off of the base layer together, and then separate them. And they will be charged oppositely, guaranteed. They will be charged oppositely. And then I'll ask you a few follow-up questions in an assignment somehow, maybe discussion forum, something like that. All right. Better get back to my meeting. Hope you're all well. Be good out there.